Yo anime gang, imagine an ordinary salary worker accidentally crashing the world's most unhinged criminal rescue operation, turning a simple good deed into a non-stop demolition derby of tanks exploding through floors, motorcycle stunts dodging bullets, and a serial killer who treats decapitations like casual handshakes, all while she is still clutching the same unlucky coin that started her nightmare. This story starts in a city so dystopian it looks like somebody mixed Tokyo with a corrupted hard drive. Neon lights everywhere, smoke covering the sky, giant holograms screaming ads every 5 seconds, and police drones hovering around like the government installed trust issues into the atmosphere. And in the middle of all this chaos is one completely normal office worker trying to go home after work. No powers, no tragic backstory, just a tired woman existing peacefully. The universe immediately takes that personally. On her way home, she spots a black cat standing in traffic like it forgot survival instincts are important. Since she's one of the few decent people left in this city, she runs out to save it. Cars crash behind her. People start yelling. Traffic turns into a disaster scene, and she runs away holding the cat while looking more guilty than the actual criminals nearby. This world is already rough enough, but the real nightmare is the Akudama. These are legendary criminals so dangerous the government treats them like urban myths with body counts. Meanwhile, our girl just wants dinner. She stops at a tiny takoyaki stall hidden in a neon alley, and that's when a biker pulls up looking cooler than the entire budget of the city. This is Courier, professional criminal. Minimal words, permanent, leave me alone energy. He orders food, drops a 500 yen coin, and drives off before she can return it. Now, any normal person would keep the money. Not her. She chases after him trying to give it back while this man looks genuinely annoyed that honesty still exists. Then he tells her dropped money is bad luck before speeding away like some mysterious side character, warning the protagonist before disaster. The vendor asks her to pay. She refuses to use Courier's coin because it isn't hers. The vendor instantly thinks she's trying to scam him, and seconds later, police drones show up to arrest her over takoyaki. This woman saved a cat and tried returning money. Society responds by sending her to jail. At the police station, things somehow get worse. The entire place feels cold and robotic, literally, because half the officers are machines. Cameras everywhere. Giant screens broadcasting public executions like entertainment. Then, an interrogation robot analyzes her behavior and calls her a swindler. The funniest part is she's so nervous that she accidentally looks guilty while trying to explain herself. Meanwhile, across the city, the actual criminals are receiving invitations. A mysterious black cat appears before different Akudama, offering them 10 million yen to rescue a prisoner from execution. And suddenly, the episode turns into the coolest criminal montage imaginable. Courier outruns armed drones during a delivery like this is casual cardio. Brawler punches through police robots for fun because apparently violence is his favorite hobby. Hacker casually invades bank systems while smiling like he's speedrunning cybercrime. Then there's Doctor, and she is terrifying. She's introduced sitting calmly beside dead bodies on a bus, looking like she just finished brunch instead of murder. Every Akudama gets these flashy introductions showing their crimes and prison sentences like illegal Pokemon cards, and every single one accepts the mission. Back at the police station, our office worker is still trapped in the worst day of her life while announcements hype up tonight's execution. The prisoner being executed is Cutthroat, a serial killer so dangerous even other criminals think he's insane. Then chaos kicks down the front door. Brawler storms into the station like a human wrecking ball. Walls explode, robots get folded, officers start flying through hallways. And in the middle of all this destruction, our girl spots the same black cat wandering through the station. So naturally she follows it, which is exactly how normal people survive in horror situations apparently. One by one, the Akudama arrive. Courier drifts through explosions on his motorcycle. Doctor walks through gunfire smiling. Hacker takes over security systems like he's playing a game. The funniest part is they immediately start fighting each other because apparently putting elite criminals together creates chemistry problems. Then the police deploy a giant tank that blasts the floor apart, sending everybody crashing into the execution chamber below. There they meet Hoodlum, a low-level criminal surviving entirely through confidence and lying. This man sees dangerous psychopaths and instantly starts pretending they're all friends. Meanwhile, the Akudama becomes suspicious of the random office workers standing among them. Doctor especially starts pressuring her, and realizing she might die right there, she remembers the interrogation robot's words. So she lies. She claims she's an Akudama too, a swindler, an unregistered criminal clever enough to fool the police system itself. And somehow everybody believes her. Now these legendary criminals think she's secretly some mastermind manipulator while she's internally fighting for her life. Then the execution begins. Cutthroat is brought toward a massive guillotine while crowds watch the broadcast like it's primetime television. The Akudama launch their attack and the station erupts into total chaos. Gunfire everywhere, explosions tearing through walls, police drones swarming the area. Courier races through combat while Brawler treats the battle like a workout session. And somehow through all this madness, Swindler still keeps holding on to that 500 yen coin. Courier gets trapped during the fight, and she decides to help him so she can finally return it. That tiny coin somehow becomes her entire motivation. So this completely normal office worker distracts a military tank by herself, and somehow it works. Courier escapes. The mission succeeds. Then Cutthroat finally gets released. And the second he's free, he casually slices the police chief's head off without hesitation. No dramatic speech, no warning, just immediate murder. Even the other Akudama looks slightly uncomfortable around this guy. Courier delivers the mysterious briefcase connected to the mission, and for a moment it feels like the group survived. Then Cutthroat suddenly places explosive collars on everyone, including Swindler, including Hoodlum. Now nobody can leave. The Black Cat appears again and finally reveals the truth. This entire rescue mission was only the beginning. Somebody has been gathering the strongest Akudama together for a much bigger operation. Then everybody receives confirmation of a massive payment. Not 10 million, 100 million. And just like that, our completely ordinary office worker officially becomes part of the most dangerous criminal group in the city. A few hours ago, she was trying to buy takoyaki after work. Now she's trapped beside murderers and terrorists wearing an explosive collar because she tried returning a coin and saving a cat. Honestly, this city punishes kindness like it's a criminal offense. If you actually made it to the end, you're officially part of the real ones. This channel is still new, and I'm grinding for my first 100 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button and join the journey before we blow up.